whether you participate in culture or not, it's recording. Like, it's always the red light's always on. So unless we're here, I feel like their culture is not getting a taste of our culture.
Good day to you, everyone. It's another episode of Raw World Address, and I'm your host, Ra. We are still swept up in the holiday season, and I hope whatever holidays you do celebrate are full of love and joy. Now that we're out of our matching PJs we all wore to the couch, it's time for New Year things. Planning, resolutions, and bookings for 2022. If you're anything like me, you'll be reading trend reports because you just have to know what's coming next. Although, what's coming next is becoming harder and harder to accurately forecast. I can say I'm betting on harsher weather conditions, unfortunately, due to government inaction in response to the climate change. I might also be able to predict people holding onto their money more tightly and spending on items that benefit more than simply instant gratification. I've already read that retail is more of a UK-US problem, and that Asian Pacific regions are facing less of an issue with retail as they face less lockdowns, and are already strong in e-commerce offerings. Overall, I think the world of experiential events, both IRL and online, is going to be of more importance. I think we're all just sort of seeking to feel something, and that means that experiential events and places are going to be more popular. In the Twitterverse, it comes to me as no surprise that Telfar is trending. The brand is known first and foremost for its production of an It bag, which is nicknamed the Brooklyn Birkin. And each year around Christmas time, people hop online to share selfies with their new Telfar bags. There's something very unique about Telfar and its brand, especially the way they communicate through media like Telfar TV. The campaigns are hilarious and heartwarming, which explains why they've amassed a cult following of loyal supporters, and I can expect that we'll be seeing more of the brand in the coming years. In other news, rent is rising, which unfortunately does not mean wages are rising. According to the CNBC, cities like Austin, Texas are experiencing this rise in rent despite wages not increasing in kind. On a personal note, this is why I live at home with my parents. I, for one, couldn't possibly afford $2,000 a month for a small one-bedroom. Here in the States, there remains to be an imbalance between how much people are paid and how much things cost. If this doesn't apply to you and you found an apartment for a good rate, keep it. Keep it as long as you can. I have reached the time of year where I am lazy as hell. I've been sleeping 12 hours, right? And waking up and then taking a nap after my workout. I have very little energy, and I even wrote this week's podcast from my bed in my notes app. I don't know what it is about this time between Christmas and New Year's Eve that makes me so tired and lazy, but I'm accepting it, and I'm getting as much sleep as I feel I need. Maybe it means that something good is coming that I'll need a lot of energy for. Maybe it's that this time is for restoration of my batteries and maybe getting some universal downloads or something. Maybe I'm overthinking it, and that's what's got me so lethargic in the first place. I want to go into the new year with a new burst of energy, but maybe that's too much to ask of myself. If I enter the new year in a state of calm, I won't mind at all. And it seems like that's what I'm bound to do. This has been a Raw World Address, and I thank you for listening this week. Tune in next week for a brand new show. Goodbye.